Near the beginning of last year, I rose on the floor of this House to say a few words about my home state of California and how it was on, potentially, a path back to sanity, how that opportunity lay ahead of us. And the reason for that optimism was that there were two potential policy changes then being considered that could set our state on an entirely new course when it comes to the key issues of public safety and homelessness. California voters were about to consider Proposition 36, an initiative to make crime illegal again in California by largely reversing the disastrous proposition known as Prop 47. And then there was a case before the United States Supreme Court, which I wrote an amicus brief for, called the Grants Pass case, that would potentially liberate our communities from a Ninth Circuit decision that made it virtually impossible for them to clear out homeless encampments. So these two opportunities together presented a path back to law and order and sanity and livability in California, especially in our major cities. And of course, we were victorious on both counts. With respect to Prop 36, despite the governor, the supermajority, doing everything they possibly could to stop it from passing, California voters gave it a smashing victory, almost 70% of the vote, passing it in each and every one of California's 58 counties. And the U.S. Supreme Court, in the Grants Pass case, overturned the Ninth Circuit's existing Boise decision and said that our communities once again have the ability to regulate encampments and to stop homeless from camping in our parks, on our sidewalks, around schools, and in our public spaces. And I'm very pleased at this point to be able to say that the prediction as to the potentially transformative nature of these changes that I made back then is turning out to be true. So I wanted to cite just a few examples today of how the passage of Prop 36 and the decision in Grants Pass are already serving to turn California around. Here's just a few recent headlines from KRON in San Francisco. Fremont police credit Prop 36 for 9 shoplifting arrests. CBS San Francisco. Petaluma theft suspects arrested, one with prior convictions, subject to Prop 36 charges. KTLA TV in Los Angeles. Man charged with drug possession, now facing consequences of recently passed Prop 36. From the San Francisco Examiner, shoplifter at Brawley Walmart faces jail because Prop 36 passed. KTLA TV in Los Angeles, Southern California woman facing enhanced charges with Prop 36 now in effect. Victorville Daily Press, San Bernardino County theft suspects face potential increased penalties under Prop 36. KXTV Sacramento, Folsom police arrest 30 people in retail sting, including 2 with possible Prop 36. KRON San Francisco DA files charges in city's first Prop 36 case. KXTV Sacramento, crackdown on retail theft continues after passage of Prop 36. KCRA Sacramento, Yuba City police say man caught stealing packages will face felony charges citing Prop 36. The list goes on and on. One sting operation resulted in 110 arrests of people who will now finally face consequences because crime is once again illegal in California. And keep in mind, the law has only been in effect now for a few weeks. There was even an example where there was dash cam footage of a suspect who had been arrested and then was surprised to learn that stealing was once again a felony in California and expressed dismay about these new laws. So let this serve as a public service announcement to potential thieves in California that crime is illegal once again in our state, and there will be consequences for criminal activity. On top of that, in the wake of the Grants Pass decision on homelessness, we have seen a number of communities actually start to clean up encampments and to reclaim their public spaces. For example, in Stockton, homeless under an overpass were given 72 hours notice of a clearing and were notified that they would be arrested if they refused to leave. In San Francisco, multiple clearings are now occurring every day. Much of the debris being removed, by the way, is either drugs or human waste. In San Jose, around 100 people were removed from the airport. In Santa Ana, homeless were cleared from private railroads and 5 were arrested. Turns out the arrestees had prior convictions for drugs and murder. In LA, 50 to 60 people were removed from a beach and healthcare workers arrived with police to assist with any medical issues the homeless were having. So the benefits of this are twofold. Number one, it is restoring a sense of order to our public spaces so that people feel safe going there again, so they don't serve to spawn further criminal activity. And number two, it's giving us an opportunity to get homeless individuals into shelters, get a roof over their head, and get them the help that they need. So with these two developments, with crime now being illegal again in California, and with our communities reclaiming our public spaces, I am more optimistic about our state's future than I've been in a very long time. And I can tell that the people of California are truly ready to move our state in a new